Right, hello everyone, welcome back. I've had a request the other day about some data for Helensvale Coomera on the Gold Coast, and the school was looking at koalas for their field trip. So I thought, let me have a quick look and see what I can find. So I've come up with this great, really rich data set from the Gold Coast City Council, which is fantastic, and from UQ and a number of other reliable sites. As you can see, you've got some cute little koala faces there on the map, and this is from the Gold Coast City Council. But to add to that, I've got bushfire data, and I'm just going to turn that layer on and have a look at the bushfire. So you've got medium potential, high potential, very high potential, and potential impact buffer. So you can see there's a lot of area where I would suggest there's eucalypt because there's koalas there, but also high fire danger. So this is a really, really powerful data set. Vegetation management, you can see there. Now with the vegetation management, and this is a cool trick, because what comes with the data is just not one set of data but numerous sets of data. Category description, overall description too. I think let's have a look at category, see how that changes. Just environment. So there's not much rich data there. So what you need to do is look through the data sometimes. I know it's a little bit tiresome, but it's really worth it in the end. And you can see it differentiates the type of vegetation in this particular area. We're happy with that, so we're going to hit done. We've got road hierarchy. Oh, that's going to be an important data set when it comes to road strikes of koalas, or strikes of koalas, because we have that data as well. But I'm just going to turn that data off for the moment. So we've got regrowth, we've got watercourses, we've got pre-clear vegetation layer, and again, wet eucalypt, eucalypt woodlands, open forest, just a rich data set. And you can see the types, you can actually align what types of vegetation the koalas are often seen in, and it does vary. You can see wet eucalypt forest over here to the east over here, and the dry open woodlands here close to the freeway. So really rich data set to utilize to showcase the data. Now let me just go back here. Now we can do all sorts of analysis. You could create 4, 5, 10, 20 sophisticated maps from this for your IA2. We could just turn on wet eucalypts, and we could turn on eucalypt forest woodland, but then we could turn on remnant pre-clear, and you can see that covers most of your koalas. I guess there's other layers there that we can play around with, and I think that's really important to understand. And it goes through the different layers, but down here we also have the city plan, road high function, but we also have zoning, and they're all the different zoning of the land around this particularly populated koala habitat. You can see there that there's a lot of building around that. Waterfront development, overlays, all sorts of hinterland core habitat, substantial remnants, which is really interesting as well. You've got that remnant forest there, just near Koombaba, and all sorts of different data sets. Now you can change those and play around with them, but what's really wonderful down the bottom here is I've included a 1955 overlay, ortho photo, and you can see as we flip between 1955 and 2022 that we see this development and loss of habitat. Now we can turn on koala habitat, bioregion, 1997 Koombaba, so there's another one. SEQ suitability maps, and that builds. And then that one, what we can do is go in here, habitat suitability. We can actually grade the type of suitability, decision rule, habitat model version, the category, habitat value, and we can create a low to high value or suitability category for the habitat. So really powerful ability to play around with this data. Again, there's a lot of data there. You've got City of Gold Coast data. Now, I'm just going to turn on vehicle strikes. So we have data, and I'll turn that one off, and you can see where all the koalas were. There were koala strikes. You can see they're mostly on the major roadways. Obviously, there's a direct correlation. But what's even more important is that we can go in here, leave show location only, but we can create a heat map of where the koalas were struck. Now, I've got some layers on there. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to go through my data set. I'm going to turn off the layers that I don't need. And I've got a couple there. That one I don't need because I'm going to get a better map from that. So let's find our koala records. Again, go in there, hit that button, and there is a direct correlation between this particular road and the intensity of koala sightings in this area. You can see there's other correlations as well, and it's really important. All you have to do is hit done and save, and you can save that as your analysis map to look at where your site might be. I hope that helps. I think, you know, as I do more and more of these videos, I'll show you more intricacies of the software, but it's a really powerful tool. And again, let's just go back, and I'm happy to make this available for anyone that wants to use it. I think that's a great little map with the koala faces and sightings. And there's the 1955. We can zoom in, and the koala sightings resize, so we can be really specific about this, and it's just a wonderful data set. Thanks for listening. Hopefully that's helped, and talk to you next time.